of these squads bring history and pride to these West Coast institutions, and while allied at times, want nothing more than to ring that victory bell right in the other guy's face. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So USC's offense will get first crack at it here. In the football lore of the Golden State, there have been so many classics, and the Bruins pulled out a close one last season.
They did what they needed to do last year, no doubt. The Bruins came out and they executed when it mattered most. And, David, I feel like that's really lit a fire under USC in this game to try and get revenge.
Yeah, a year of hearing about it from all your family, all your friends in L.A. You lost to the Bruins. You're upset. You're ready to change that history and do something about it.
Stuck on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The give out of the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans have this offense rolling. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Trevino. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Trevino. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Trojans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
I love the aggressive nature in the play column there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it. And not just get it, they score a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UCLA Bruins offense will get the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean,
turning it on! Quick step and go! And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Going to look downfield again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. Powers through the defender. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Grab behind the line. It's Barco. Touchdown, UCLA! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Zings it complete to the right. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Gets it out quickly. Ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. There he goes. He stopped him, forced outbound just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Dead center perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip-and-tuck affair all game. They're up by a field goal over TCU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Trojans will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll give it to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. Rams in with the stiff arm. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Puts it out of the air. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. Finds the big tight end. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The Bruins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the right side. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Looking for the goal line. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll do it himself. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Trevino. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Locked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. Works the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Gets it to the back. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. And the Bruins have a lot of options on second and inches. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Quickly to the tight end. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They've been able to get the ball out of their own end nicely. First and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. Makes the catch down the right side. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime.
Brings up second down.
No good. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Line gets set, first down. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on second down. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Going to swing it on second down. Quickly complete. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. He'll pull it on the read. On the move is the 30. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Trevino. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past, and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Trojans in the hurry-up. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Thanks to grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Fires to the end zone. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy has been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. Speeding down the left side. He's at the and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UCLA! The Bruins stretch out that lead, and they look like a team ready to ring the victory bell.
I think momentum's a real thing. UCLA and USC play each other, but that Bruins touchdown here in the second half, it's giving them a lot of life, David.
Yeah, and it's getting them excited. The fans excited. They know what this rivalry means. They know what a win will mean, and they know they can ring that victory bell.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Texas has a lead right now at Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over TCU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out, because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them there.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To the ground with the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We'll start this fourth quarter as they line up for the field goal try. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And to christen this fourth quarter, they'll try to hang a 3 on the board. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Power football with the run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Oh, another great move. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Zips it out to his man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. He's got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
And the Bruins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. High the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Bruins. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Unloads quickly. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on first down. The run from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Trevino. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
Man, I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rushes on him. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, Ole Miss and LSU have battled to the final whistle. Here's a quick breakdown. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. This isn't the only victory bell in college football, but it is the one that weighs nearly 300 pounds, and this season it will find its home in Westwood as UCLA takes down USC. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.